The next part will be the head unit, and just only very few parts, as you could see here. You have this part here, which has the umbilical trim, and this little part here that once you put it on this, it goes like that, and supposedly you can turn it, but I don't see that feature here. It's weird. It's not on a ball joint. It has to go. It slides in. Oh, okay, so I do see once I slide it in, it actually goes left and right. But that's a bit uncomfortable to do something like that. All right. And then there's a little part here that I put it to the side. Here's the stickers to put the mono eye. Definitely what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint that. I have another color, metallic bluish green, which should be well with this. Go well with this, I mean. And then the remaining parts would be this one going here, this one going there, like so. Then we have this part that goes here in the back. And then this one going there. This actually locks into place like so, but then you can, I guess, take it out so you can maneuver the mono eye in whatever position you want. So there you go. I had a thought, and I'm going to bring this little guy here just to put it on. But I originally had a thought of actually, let me see if I can put this in here. Hold on. Come on, get in there. Of actually putting an LED light in there. But before I committed to something like that, before I said yes, I wanted to see how the construction was, or the engineering design of the head and the body. Because I'm looking at this here, and no, this thing comes off. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to probably do it. Maybe I can. I mean, we could probably put a battery compartment here in the fuel tanks, which can easily be removed, as you can see, and then funnel a wire right through here, like right there up to here, and then the battery, the wiring will go up to there, like, actually remove the polycap of this. But I don't know what the spacing is like for this. I can definitely gut. I'm going to remove this again. And this thing locks into place, so you got to be careful. Come on, there we go. So I can definitely pin vise this, make a small hole, and I do have some LED lights. I will never turn this mono eye left and right. That's a given right there. But it's the positioning of the LED light, the wiring, how thick it is, going right through there. I may have to gut out the cavity a bit, so that way it can come out like right through there, around there, and then shimmy its way through this section here, maybe two holes there, and then back here, funnel that to here. But I need to find out how well the transformation is, if I'm going to transform or not, if that's actually required. I'm going to try to see if I can do it. I'm not going to commit to it. This is just an idea. It's not set in stone. You know, I would like to do an LED light on this, but I don't know if it's going to work. Chances are it will, but I may decide not to do it. So that's a thought. That's just a thought. So that completes the head, of course, for the torso. Let's move on to the next part of the build. Alright, the next part will be the arms of the Bawoo. We'll begin with the shoulders. we have these charcoal parts here that goes like that. Don't want to push it all the way in because eventually I want to remove them so I can paint them individually. Now I've already assembled these two parts without, without showing it to you guys. I'm sorry, but we'll take this part here that goes like this, and then this one goes like that, like here, and this one goes like that over here, and then this closes the gap like so. So it looks like that. That completes the shoulder. Then we have this part here, followed by the polycap, and then the bicep armor all the way through, like so. Now, in reality, I don't see any difference in what position you want to do it, but we'll keep it like that for now. Then we take this part, this one, slide it through like so. Actually, I'm going to slide it through. Ah, no, I did it right. Fine. Slide it through like there. And then put this one in here like so. So it looks like that. Then you take this part and you want to make sure it goes right over this here, and then it covers up the missile packs, the missile selection. Interestingly enough, this if you see this here, you could see the missile right here, but you don't see this. So I don't know if, after reviewing this, I don't know if maybe when the Bawoo comes out, this part is far back, and then they cut this part off in the mold. So I don't know why you have two sets of missiles that's only going to expose one. Doesn't make any sense. Alright, so you're going to put the doors here for that. Leave that alone for now. Then you take this part. Actually, no. Take this one. Make sure you line it up with the notches there, if you can. There we go. And then you take this, close it up like so. Then you put this one here, so it looks like that. And then you take the other yellow part and put that here. Close it up. And there you go. Let's see here. The remaining trim parts would be this one going here, and then this one going here. So it looks like that. And then we have the part that represents the beam saber, which goes right here conveniently. So clearly, you know, if you need to pull it out, it's right there, and it's being held by the hand. And you only get one set of open hands, no closed hands. You don't get two sets of hands, or like either a fist or an open hand like that. So that's all you get. And then we put this right here, and there you have it. The arms of the Bawoo, of the Bawoo, is now complete. Really nice, right? Good detail, though. I really am digging. Okay, by the way, I am really digging the detail here of the umbilicals, of the beam saber hilt here, and I may end up taking these two parts. This one may be painted a different color. Put that right there. I have to sand this down on both ends so that way they look nice and smooth. I still have a lot of parts that needs to be sanded down, so again, I'm going to be taking all this apart. But the whole purpose of me building this also is now I need to look at this. This is where the actual symbol of the sleeves pattern goes right here. So it's going to be a plow plate going there and on top of it. I don't have the sheet here anymore. Where did I put the sheet? I put it someplace. I put a lot of things away, so I apologize. I thought I had it here. I'll find it eventually. But there's, as you could see here, this thing opens up to expose the rockets or the missiles, or I think grenade launchers. So the plot plate would probably end up banging here, but in the image that I've seen before, it goes a bit further, like it evens out to there. So I have to see how I'm going to do this. I don't know if the Bawoo is a redesign and you don't have to worry about this going up and hitting something. It's a bit of a challenge, but I'll figure this out. So I have the plot plate, I just need to design it over it. So once I finish doing it over it, then we'll go from there. Alright, so the arms are done. Let's now move on to the next part of the build. Okay, so the next part is going to be the waist unit of the Bawoo. And we have these two parts here, which of course, I mentioned it before, this part is all one part, it's not two. We'll cover that in a moment, but right now we have these two little parts here that I guess represent side missiles that goes here. And then we take this part, the thicker part of this, put it through this, and then put this one, oh, before you put this one on, you want to put these parts on. This one goes there, this one goes here. There we go. Then you put these two together like so. Now, yes, the overall design of this, of course, of the mobile suit is the fact that here is the front part engines or the intakes of the nutter, because there's another part that goes right on top of this. But this doesn't turn over to fire because this one controls actually, we'll put it on right now, dictates the elevation of these wings right here. We'll put one here, one there, and they just basically go up like this, like so. And by the way, I'm not on the next page to see if that's how you're supposed to put it on, so let me just review this first. But let's move on to the next part. We have this part here, and two of the yellow thrusters. One goes there, one goes here. You put it on under this, like so. Then we have this part, and then, actually, hold on. This one goes here first, then this one goes on top of that, like so. There's a black trim part here that goes there. Then you have the back part for this one that goes right here. There you go. And actually, let me get the manual for a second. Oh, I did it in reverse. I knew that was going to happen. Somebody's probably screaming, getting ready to type the comment. No, it's the wrong way, you idiot. There we go. Actually, I could turn it around, right? Yeah, simple. There you go. Alright, so the waist unit is complete. And of course, one would argue all I have to do is probably cut this whole thing off, get something that will simulate the, you know, the different side skirt armor, so you can do it exactly like what we just discussed before. The only difference is this needs to be redesigned, shortened, and to make it look like that. But I'm not going to do that, of course. Alright, so the waist unit is complete. It's nice. Let's now move on to the next part of the build.